Okay. Hi, is this Verve Pictures? Yeah, we want to basically distribute our media product. So the plot of a thriller is about an undercover cop who's tracking a well-known felon. It seems that he is getting too close, and so gets trapped and taken in by these criminals. He now finds himself held hostage in a room, tied down to a chair. Would you consider distributing our media product, and how will you do this in a professional standard?
This seems like an interesting and innovative plot, as there are pretty interesting features about the idea of this product, which you've gone for. We like the idea and would happily help distribute the product for you. We run things very differently compared to larger production companies, as they have a bigger budget and can afford much more than we can. So they will be able to also give you better support, but they will take over most of the product, which you then put up to the point where you have to make major changes to your plot, location, and so on. We will not be able to offer you anywhere near the funds they do, but we will make the best out of what we have. We cannot promote it worldwide, but on a more local level to a local audience, as we don't have that money. You will make a lot of decisions for yourself, so that you have responsibilities, so you will be more independent. And there'll be not much interference with your plot or making of the movie. We are more of an independent organisation, so we will target a specific audience considering the budget we have, which will help you target a specific audience, and then this will help you think like the audience and will help you gain their interest while showing them what you have included in your media project. So we cannot offer much, but we can distribute your product to a national scale within the country in a few private cinemas and DVDs, so it's appealing to a specific audience which are willing to watch that movie. Do you have a specific cast in mind for the film?
Yes, I have a cast. I have cast members who I am sure will be very good for the roles. They know the character well, so they can be easily played in these characters. Thank you very much for your support, and goodbye.
Bye.
Hi, so I'm calling from a small media production company, and basically we have created a media product, and we would like to distribute it. The plot of our thriller is about an undercover cop who is tracking a well-known felon. It seems that he is getting too close, and so gets trapped and taken in by these criminals. He now finds himself held hostage in a room, tied down to a chair. Would you consider distributing our media product, and how will you do this to a professional standard?
Well, as we are such a global media institution, we will produce and distribute the products for you. We are known to be among the top 5 film production companies worldwide, amongst the likes of Warner Bros, Paramount, RKO and 20th Century Fox. Looking at the budget you need and what you've used so far, we really won't match at all. We only invest in big budget films that will engage audiences from all corners of the globe. But if you see your film and whom you wish to cast to, then I think you can look at a smaller production company. I can see here that the antagonist has been a female, so whom we need to cast for this is very important. For us to aim and compete at the box office, we need to adjust the plot of the film a little. We specialise in a lot of different genres, so this would be a thriller crime film. We have been very successful over the years at ensuring we promote these films as much as we can and attract more masses of public. We will be making most of the big decisions, and I'm sure you know this is responsibly, considering money that you will be putting in. If you want for this to be worthy of a cinema release, then we will have to make it worthy. However, if you want to be more involved in any aspects, then a smaller media institution is the better option. But it is likely that the film would just go straight to DVD, as the budget given would not be as large. As we do have a big budget to offer, we will also have to make major changes to the plot to match our reputational standards, as the current footage that we have seen of the movie does not match our standards of being distributed on a major worldwide scale. So, I am sorry, but we cannot help you.
I do agree with a lot of what you have to say, and I will have to think about my decision first, as I have some other offers as well. So there will be some disagreements between our opinions about the footage and the changes that have to be made, which will create major conflict between the two production companies. So have a good day and goodbye. Thank you very much.
Goodbye.
So, as you can see from the two media institutions, are that the big one has lots of money and power. Therefore, this will make lots of changes which are not suitable according to the plot and script of the movie, which will also make it difficult for the movie creators, which are us, to be able to keep up with the changes and to be able to keep to a small reasonable budget rather than buying expensive things and investing a lot of money on a product that may not succeed in the film industry market. As the big media institution will also invest money into the production and distribution of this product, they will demand a huge amount of money back to gain their own profit out of the investment that they have made, which will then make a further reduction in the margins of profits that our own production company would make. Also, there will be many restrictions in what we can do to our media product after the big media institution has started to intervene and edit the media product that we have created, which will then lead to some major changes that our media production company may not want but also cannot deny, as this will then stop the funding and investment to help distribute our media product, which will be a risk that we are not willing to take. Right, now that I have your attention, let's just switch back to the production company logo. Right, as you can see, this is Warner Bros. Of course, one of the well-known production companies around in the industry right now, which has distributed many movies which have been considered blockbusters. Now, back to why a big media distribution company would not help us distribute our product. I mean, firstly, look at the setting, the location, and the actors that they have used. We are not able to afford this kind of stuff. You know what I mean? I mean, even the car. It's too big, man. We don't have the budget. So, as I was saying, basically what it is here, we cannot afford all of this stuff. So we cannot, and I repeat, not be able to afford a big media distribution company to help us distribute our product. Our media product does not match up to an actor like Will Smith, or the car he's driving, the Shelby GT500. You know? It's a muscle car. I mean, it's expensive. So, you know, even if we do get a big media distribution company to help us distribute our product, they would expect an actor like Will Smith and a car like that and a huge setting as they have used in this movie called I Am Legend, which will show something unique and different about the movie. But because we do not have the budget, we cannot do this. So our second option would be a local media distribution company, which would, you know, have much, or maybe even a little bit lower standards than they do. I mean, look at all the stuff that is going on. The cars driving fast, you know, the days are running everywhere. And Will Smith is trying to shoot a deer down. On the other hand, the small media distribution will give us more freedom, as it will not intervene as much as the big media institution, because they cannot and will not be able to control the process of making and distributing this product, as it is only funding a fractional percentage of distributing the product. Therefore, both of the companies will have much more freedom and will work better, as there is less of a chance of information being lost as it is passed around, because there will be better communication, which is an advantage for our production company, because we will be able to talk and advise our and their workers personally to do specific tasks which they are able to do. Furthermore, the small media institution will have more experience on how to work on a small scale of budget and on how to preserve the budget carefully, rather than spending on unnecessary things that are not required for distributing the product around the targeted areas. Also, they will know how to approach a specific target audience according to the plot that we have created to appeal to the target audience that we have chosen to be distributed to. The way a small media institution will distribute the product is mainly to a specific target audience, which means that they will most likely use a small budget type of advertisement such as internet advertising on various websites, which will promote the media product that will appeal to a specific target audience that our product is aimed at. Also, another way they can distribute the product is by local posters and billboards that will be eye-catching, as it will be presented on a huge canvas to be able to be seen from a distance, so it can be appealing. Right, and again, let's look at the media distribution company that this movie has chosen to distribute its product. Verve Pictures. Now, this media distribution company has decided to distribute a movie called My Brother, the Devil. They have a simple location, and they're showing this by showing the audience the building that the movie is set nearby. Also, they have actors and actresses that are not well known. So, a small media distribution company shows many similarities of what they distribute to our own product. And overall, we think that the best option to choose to distribute our media product is a small media institution, because, as I specified before, by saying that they will have more experience on distributing to a small scale target audience and also appeal to a specific target audience better than a big institution which has a wider range of target audiences, but we only have a specific target audience in mind, so therefore a small media institution will be the best option, so we do not need to spend much money on distributing our product to a huge international scale, as a little audience that our product has been aimed at will be enough.
What if you don't want to be alone?